What's going on in Silicon Valley is telling. It is a real microcosm of what's going on in the employment world more universally. Because here's the deal. When a CEO has a brilliant idea about a new product, and I'm going to say he's a male CEO, and he attracts $100 million in investment money to basically launch that product. Oftentimes it seems like these people are treated like gods. They have an incredible amount of power and they abuse that power. Sexual harassment and sexual abuse, whether it is in the employment context, whether it's in the venture capitalist investment context, this is all about an abuse of power. But what's missing in Silicon Valley, what has been missing, is policies, consistent application of the policies, and consequences for violations. If we're clear that we won't allow those violations, there are going to be consequences for those violations because we've implemented those standards. So the question is whether James Damore at Google should have been fired or should he have been allowed to remain employed. When we work for private employers, we do not have a right to engage in free speech and to express our free speech at work and to say whatever we want, okay? We have obligations in the workforce not to say things that are going to create a hostile working environment for other people based on their protected classification. So while Mr. Damore can have his personal opinions, and he could tell the CEO of Google, for example, you know, I think here's what you're doing wrong with management of the company, okay? If he is working, Mr. Damore is working around women, and he lets the women know that he thinks they are inferior because of their gender, those women are perfectly entitled to say, Mr. Damore is making a hostile working environment for me. As Google, as the company, I then potentially could be liable to those women for creating a hostile working environment because I knew that this coworker of theirs holds those beliefs that are sexist notions, and I put him back to work with them. So I'm not going to take that chance because it's the wrong thing to do.